who are the Orioles and the Ravens fan, and I want to find out who's not a fan of the Orioles and Ravens. I want to hear from you on Monday night. Yeah, I'm on. I just clicked on. Hopefully you was up. I just. And also like King. I'm getting ready to share it as soon as it pop up. Coming up, y'all. Coming up soon. Right. And again. Oh, I just clicked on them.
Y'all new WLEG Radio.
Let me let y'all get some of the little visual stuff before I roll back. Some visual stuff. Let me be, some sand, give y'all some sand. Make sure I'm close enough.
My next guest is the man. This is a pretty good room instead of me. You're on a move. Your hands together for me.
Oh, I think we ready. You think we ready? This time, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Welcome to Birdland. So much has happened. I guess before I really get rolling, I gotta introduce somebody else. Are you ready, man?
I'm ready.
You ready? All right, the Light Knight. The king of the South. Go ahead, man. What you got to say?
What up, Kata?
Man, before we even get rolling, Rock, there's a lot going on with the station, man. You want to say some stuff real quick?
Yes, listen, man. 2025 is going to be an ultimate year for WMEG, man. We got a lot of things. You know how you plant your seeds in the garden and the sprouts sprout up?
Mm-hmm.
Our sprouts are sprouting up, man. So be on the lookout for a lot of things coming from WMEG. We got the Gospel Explosion next month, May 3rd. Tickets are available on Eventbrite, or you can call the station at 443-267-6558. Your ticket could be delivered. Also, just for $35, man, we're going to have our featured artist, Mr. Ralph Magwood. We're going to have the Quartet Sermon, Ashley Foreman, as well as WMEG's own Monday the Show. So please, man, by all means, check us out, rock with us. We got a lot of things going on. Tomorrow, Chef Gigi Johnson will be at 6340 Security Boulevard. She's in a contest to be your favorite chef. She's giving away free food tomorrow from 12 to 4. Absolutely free. Come, man, at 6340 Security Boulevard from 12 and 4. Come on in and taste something that's Caribbean soul food, all right?
Man, that sounds good. Free food. You can't be Caribbean. I'm an Oxtails fan, but I like everything. All right. You got to check that out, y'all. So before I'm going to give a few people a chance to get rolling, when we put on, you can see yourself clear?
I'm trying to adjust the camera.
All right. Wait a minute. I'm going to give it all you real quick. I give you a second to, that way you can see it real clear. We're making a few adjustments real quick, y'all, for the video so that y'all can, it can be a pleasurable experience, even though you're looking at Rock. But anyway, look today, man. Eddie Murphy's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Eddie.
Anyway, yeah, Eddie's birthday. And yesterday, I didn't know it was Marvin Gaye's birthday.
Yes.
So
and the day before yesterday was the anniversary of his death.
Oh, that's right. Right. Man, you gonna do me a favor, sing a little bit of pick your favorite Marvin Gaye. I was gonna say let's get on. Pick your favorite Marvin Gaye, man. Hit me a little bit of that, man.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. But if you feel like I do, baby, come on. Oh, baby, come on. Let's get it on.
You crazy, man. You're crazy. I'm sorry for your but I don't know. It was worth it, man. Look, I'm every half hour. I'm gonna get you to hit a little dabble a little bit of Marvin for you. So you did. Let's get it on already. All right. So you got another one for us later.
For you later.
All right. All right. So let me just go over a couple of things real quick. I had somebody hit me up, man, and I'm gonna wait for him to log on. He haven't seen him yet. He is ready to talk. Remember, we were talking about hip hop bands, rap bands, and all that. He said he was ready because we always had these conversations about regular bands, rock bands. I don't know if you remember all that. We're gonna spare a little bit of that, man. And, wait a minute. I gotta fill you in on something else, Rock. Uh, I'm dabbling, man. I'm dabbling in my little acting thing, man. Right. So,
So you got killed.
you know, look, that would I got killed. I was total time. The movie's called Miscalculated. I don't know when it's coming out. Romel, I'm sorry, I cannot remember your last name, bro. Romel. It's got a Hispanic sound. That's all I know. Romel, man, I'm sorry, I can't remember. I will definitely shout you out um later on. But I got to be in this film with him. If my whole if they don't cut out anything, I'm in it for maybe 2 minutes. If they cut out nothing, right? And I'll probably get more time being dead. And it was a test, my hip replacement, man. So I had to drop, right? So, we run through it a couple times, and I'm like, I can't fall for real. Like I'm gonna give you one good one when the cameras are rolling, right? But I gotta just like stoop down, kneel down, do whatever, and then when it's time for real, I'm getting the gunman's on my right, so I gotta go this way, and I'm like, all right, I'll make it good, right?
Which hip is the baddie?
The right, my right hip, so
Okay.
I'm gonna fall on my left.
Okay.
But it was, bruh, we had to do it. We practiced maybe 4 or 5 times because we had to. This is the way we had to walk in. There were certain lines that need to be said, and it was cues to when they were going to shoot, right?
Okay.
And so,
If it gets too hot, let me know.
huh?
If it gets too hot,
No, no, no. I'm gonna let you go. Since you explained to me, I'm like, I'll be prepared. I will make sure I'm in t-shirts when I come in here.
no. But if you hot, I can.
I'm okay for the moment. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know. But it's like I dropped one time, and then somebody said, "No, we couldn't hear something." So then you do it again. But man, I dropped in that cement floor, man, and I was like sore. You know what I mean? Just for falling down. And on top of that, I had to leave from there and then be in the Baltimore Bomb film. So that one, at least I know I get to live in that one for a little while. And they were doing the opening scene, so I wasn't originally planning to be in the opening scene for the Baltimore Bomb. So I got to do some of that, man. You remember seeing that, right? And I don't know if you remember the opening scene, but it was a guy sitting in the car. I don't want to get too much away, but anyway, I get to do some of that, and they get to expand the roles, man. So, but I left word about you and the motorcycles and all. You remember what you told me? So that you'll probably get a phone call about that soon when it's time for that. Little notice. And you said you can bring as many motorcycles as we need. If you need an army, you sure? Yeah. All right. Anyway, uh my acting role. So I got shot once, and I got to speak once and look at dead people at the next. But I think both movies are gonna be really really good. By the way, my connection to the first one where I got killed, I drove all the way to Virginia with our man Bob. Drove all the way to Virginia to get killed there too. So then they're not too far from like Kings Dominion. So that's a little drive for my to get killed. That one I think is going to be interesting. I got to see how they pull that one out. Anyway, y'all, thank you again for following again. Once again, the Orioles lost today. They lost the series. They have not won a series yet. So they split with Toronto. That was a 4-game series, and they just had a 3-game series. They got 1-3. Um, today. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna cover a little bit. I got some Raven stuff. I want to talk about. I'm interested in Rock's perspective. I'm still give a little time. I'm waiting for somebody else to kick in. Because I want to give a little spare a little more time with that, Rock. Let me ask you another question, man.
Go ahead.
Well, let me tell you a few things that I saw before eh, before I even go to that one. Find this other thing. To give you a different angle. You familiar with fluoride and water, toothpaste, all that stuff?
Yes.
Helps for cavities.
Yeah.
They are. I saw in Utah, man. They're removing fluoride from public water, man. I don't know what the I don't know what that has to do with. I know that had something to do with RFK Jr. saying that fluoride is negative effects on fluoride, and I don't know what he's talking about. But history has shown that when people start getting cavities in Utah, I guess they'll learn. But I just happened to see that, man, and it that also reminded me of people I've been arguing with, man. You know, we argue sports, right?
Yeah.
Sports is fun. I don't mind arguing sports at all. Um, because it's really done in fun. I'm not fighting anybody because you don't like Lamar or you don't like Harbaugh or you don't like whoever and you're the Steelers or whatever. It's just friendly ribbing, man. But I've I've had debates with people um as far as politics, right? I'm not fighting anybody over politics either. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, if you got my face, I don't know, but I mean, online, I'm not looking for you. I'm not investigating. But I'm just gonna say this, y'all. As far as politics, as far as sports, and as far as where you stand, I had two things happen to me, and they were sports related. But to me, it carried over to life for me. Once, and I told this story before. I've always been an Orioles fan, and I used to hate the Ripkins. Remember? I don't know if you ever remember me telling you that, Rob.
No.
I was at one time we had all the Ripken, Cal, his brother, his father, like everybody's on the team, and I'm watching the game with my grandfather, and I was like, I can't stand, I think Billy Rip, somebody was coming up, and I was like, oh, here we go. I hope he strikes out. My grandfather's like, boy, my grandfather's all old, hates the Yankees. I got that from him, right? Man, he hated the Yankees, but he was like, what you mean you don't like the Ripkins? You an Oriole fan? I was like, yeah. He said, how you gonna be an Oriole fan and not like the Ripkins? I was like, I just don't like. I see them too much. They on TV too much. I just got tired, right? He said, so the Orioles need to win the game, ninth inning, 2 outs, and one of them comes up. You want them to strike out? And I was like, well, no. Uh-oh. Forgot to put the phone on silent. But anyway, the bottom line with that story, he was like, if you are for your team, then you should be for everybody on your team, right? So that didn't sink in to me right away. At that moment, he had me caught because I couldn't say, yeah, I hope they lose and he can just strike out and they can win the next time. That's not where I was, right? I didn't admit it. The second time was, you remember Roberto Alomar? All right, Roberto Alomar.
Robbie Alomar.
Yes.
You gotta refer to him as Robbie.
Yes. At one time, he was probably the best player on the team. And I'm seeing the comments. Make sure I didn't delete something. And let me come back. See the views. He was on the team, and that one year going into the playoffs, he spit on an umpire, right?
Okay.
So I remember, and this is near the end of the
For
season.
what reason though? Did the umpire warrant it?
I don't think so. I think he called him like on strike three, and then he just got pissed off. And I don't remember the umpire doing or saying anything. I don't know what he said. So I clearly don't know what he said, but I want to say he called him out and he got mad and they argued. He probably said something and he spit on him, right? The thing is, at the time, all I could think about, yo, this is my team. We need him. We're going into the playoffs because everybody was like, he's probably going to get suspended. And I was like, man, we don't have time for, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about the selfishness of me, Oreos, and I don't see it at the time as being selfish, but I'm like, so he's been on this, he shouldn't get suspended. He should just get fined, whatever, right? Bottom line, they ended up suspending him at the beginning of the season, right?
Okay.
But what should have happened, he should have been suspended once they, you got to view it and everything, make sure he really did it intentional and all that. And when they determined that, he should have been suspended right then and there for a game, but whatever it was going to be. If he missed the playoffs, so be it. But it's for the team. I recognize all that now, right? Because even though I love that team, when one of my guys, one of my players, somebody I like, he does something wrong, he needs to be called out. That is wrong, right? You can still support the team. What's wrong?
Close.
Oh, you can still support the team. We're good. You can still support your team, but when somebody does something wrong, it's wrong. Period. And that's what I'm not seeing politically, man. It's like there's people that's doing things wrong. Yeah, that's your side or whatever. Just acknowledge it. In order to have a decent discussion, an intelligent discussion, somebody you like does something wrong, acknowledge it. Say, okay, he did something wrong. Ain't no, well, what about when you're God? That's the famous line. That's like when you're a kid and you had to stay after school. Well, Brian was talking too. My mother could give a damn about Brian.
She worried about you.
That's right. That's right. And it was, I want to say maybe one time I heard, um, if he jumps off a bridge with you or something like that. I might have heard that once, but after that, it was like I don't give a damn about Brian. And if he came over, he'd probably get some too. You know what I mean?
I've heard that one.
But that's all I'm saying, y'all. Whatever side you on, man, if mistakes are made, just acknowledge them and be like, and don't have your double standards. And that's what I see. And that's what I'll be arguing. There may be people that'll watch today because I've been in these different groups, not groups, but these rooms and under different statuses of people. And I'm like, you wrong. Period. You didn't say you didn't feel that way before. Don't feel that way now. I'm looking at people getting mad because Governor Moore was at opening day and Brandon Scott
He's
was.
the governor of the state of Maryland. Shouldn't he be at the game?
Man, I'm with you. It's like Brandon Scott's at the game. They mad because he's at the game when he should be taking care of the state. He should be taking care of the city. But no, those same people did not give a damn when Trump was at a Super Bowl. It's like it's the same thing. If I promise you, it costs the country a lot more money for him to go to the Super Bowl than it costs for Westmore. And I'm just gonna say Maryland. Of course, it costs the country. Then it costs for more to go to opening day, man. It's like, come on, y'all. There's real.
That's part of his job, man. I mean, yeah, he might like baseball. It might be some downtime for him because, like, Brandon was there with his son.
Yes, yes.
Um,
People
but
ain't like that.
yeah,
Some
man,
people.
as a politician, it's good for him to be in situations like that. You know what I mean? Because people see him as a human being. You know, they
Mm-hmm.
can relate to him coming to an all-American baseball game, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Look, it's 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 what you do, man. If somebody has a chance to set a record, like when Cal was going to set the record for games for the consecutive
Consecutive
games,
game.
yeah.
What was
I'm
it, like 29-32 or something? What was it?
it was a lot. Why? I can see the warehouse now. 21-31, 21-30. I can't remember. And I was there when he broke the record. I was there. Um, I'm
And
had
how
to
many
go.
play for it to be an official game?
Uh, well, he only had to play he just had to play like for an inning or two. But for an official game, you got to go. I think it's six. No, five innings.
I'm saying how long had he had to play each game for it to count as a consecutive game?
He just played an inning.
One inning?
He can play one inning. Like he still kept that streak going. Like it have kept going because he didn't have to play the whole game. But you just have to play in a game. Like whatever you do to get your stats for play one inning, play for 3 outs. But
Wow. Was Cal Ripken the greatest shortstop ever? Or was he the greatest Oriole shortstop?
He's definitely the greatest Oriole shortstop. Is he the greatest? A lot of people would say that's a good question.
His glove was better than his bat? Or did he hit
He had a glove. He had an arm. His bat would drop out sometimes. I mean, defensively, I guess no. Some people probably gonna say Derek G. Depending on what part of the country you're from. You know what I mean?
right?
Some people might say him. We're gonna do that. We're gonna next show. Let's see. Let's go greatest positions ever by anybody. I mean, I think Brooks for me. Brooks is going to hold third.
Base,
Yes.
third base. Against Mr. Frank?
Against who?
Mr. Frank.
Frank.
Frank Robinson.
He ain't played third.
I thought Frank Robinson played third.
No, he's outfield. He's outfield. Ozzie Smith. There go Beezer. There he go. Ozzie Smith. You think he's the greatest third base shortstop?
I knew it was one of them black guys. I'm sorry.
Beezer, I'm surprised. He might say, Beezer, let me ask you, who's the best third baseman? Brooks Robinson or Mike Schmidt? Let me see.
I'm going with Brooks.
Well, he's from Philly, so I'm gonna see where he see if he can tell the truth.
Are we talking all time or Orioles? Because you said Mike Smith.
Yeah, I'm saying it all time, all over. Because Mike Schmidt was, and we beat them in our last World Series. But anyway, let me move the cake back up.
Greatest Oriole second baseman. Are we giving it to what's the?
He's saying Schmidt. See, you wrong. No. Ain't no Mike Schmidt. No. What you say, Rock? I'm sorry.
Second baseman. We're gonna give it to what's the kid that just left here a couple years ago.
From second, Brian Roberts. From second.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a big name on the Orioles. He was probably the biggest name on the Orioles. Stole a lot of bases. Quick like lightning.
On second base.
Yeah, Spanish kid.
I have no idea, man. Why? Okay, now you're gonna make me look. Time to hit Google. Look, I'm gonna have to leave my comments for a second. Oh, second baseman. Wait a minute. Why did this? What are y'all doing? I'm supposed to have you look that up. All right, let me go back to the. I don't know who you could be talking about. Play. Oh, you must have positions mixed up. I'm mad at Beezer talking about Mike Schmidt, but we're gonna slide off of that. All right, let me get back on here, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's still on there. And Beezer, we're gonna do top 5 bands today too, man. So just so you know, I need you to be ready. I need you to be totally ready for that. We're gonna go over that again.
Maybe it was Roberto Alomar.
Roberto, but he wasn't. It was after him. We had Brian Roberts. We had we had so many people jumping around. Yeah, Jorge played short too. But I don't know, man. Let me ask you a couple of questions, man. Let's jump around a little bit while you're looking that up. How do you feel about Harbaugh getting that extension?
I'm a Harbaugh fan. See, a lot of people are going to disagree with me,
Mm-hmm.
but listen, he's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
He's consistent, and I believe in you live by the sword, you got to die by the sword. Everybody that have a complaint about Harbaugh is always something that didn't work. But if he'd made that same call and it worked, he'd have been a genius. So you can't have it both ways, man. I'm glad he got it. I don't want to see Harbaugh go nowhere.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, personally, there's people that just don't like him, and you can get mad at him for situations. I listened to a discussion. They were comparing Harbaugh and Lamar, right? And what's happened since Lamar's been on the team. I mean, that kind of goes with it. You're a great coach, and you have to have some great players too. And the when I listen to the players talk about Harbaugh, they like him. Like I'm not really hearing. I think if you don't like somebody, you just don't say anything about them. You know what I mean? But to hear like Derrick Henry, to hear what's the linebacker? He got a little bit of money this year. That nobody. He was just on another show, but just to hear those guys, sounds like they like him. I just need Harbaugh to not panic in the playoffs, and at certain don't panic against the Chiefs. Just don't panic against certain teams, and do what always works. There's no need to change up, switch up. That's what bothers me. That's what upsets me all the time. When we lose, now granted, we lose in some crazy ways too. It's the as far as the playoffs go, we lose in some just ridiculous
But do
turn.
you place the blame on our coaching staff, or do the teams that we lose against just made a better coaching decision than we
For the playoffs.
did? Yes.
No, for the playoffs, I blame it on the players. I mean, the call if the call is there and you fumble, I blame fumbles and turnovers on players. I listened to and I don't remember who I was talking to that year when Huntley fumbled against Cincinnati. And the dude, they ran all the way back for a touchdown. We lost the game. We were like about to take this game. We are about to take control and win this game. That playoff. Do you remember that one?
I did.
And
When he wanted to dive into 600 pounds worth of
he wanted to jump over instead of just staying down. And a guy, he told me, he said, why? He blamed it on Harbaugh. He said, why would you give him the ball when you got running backs on a team that's used to handling the ball? That was his thing. He's like, you could have given it to, I forgot who was, Gus Evans. Why you just give it to Gus? He's used to handling the ball. And I said, bruh, you don't think the quarterback used to handling the ball? You don't think Huntley touches the ball more than anybody? He's a quarterback. Touches it the center. And I don't know if the center stays in the whole game, but those two touch it more than anybody. Right? So Huntley he did some on his own where he didn't stay down. Right?
the pressure got to him because I don't think he did anything on his own. I just don't think he did what he was supposed to do.
Well, I think I think in the case with him, I think in the case with Zay, I think they just didn't finish the play is the best way I can put it. And they weren't thinking about. I mean, the dude made a great play. Zay fumbled, but if you gotta hold on to that ball. Huntley fumbled. You gotta hold on to that ball, man. And it's like you're trying to do what you're supposed to do. You want to make something happen. You're doing it for the team, but you got to finish the play. You know what I mean? And I don't see how people blame fumbles and turnovers on Harbaugh. That unless he now if there's some kind of trick play and it doesn't Lee Evans. Right. Lee Evans drop, that Cundiff miss, that's not Harbaugh. That's the player. You know what I mean? We've lost some crazy playoff games, man. I've heard people say, let me get this on your opinion on this. I've heard people say that pre-snap penalties it's the fault of coaching.
No, no, no.
Whose fault is it?
The quarterback or whoever the penalty's on, because it could be like an offside on a lineman, false start. It how can that be on the coach? How can a pre-snap penalty be on the coach? Outside of him he running on the field and getting a penalty for that, the ref warning him about something, he continued to do it. Outside of the actual play, the penalty for a pre-snap penalty for the actual play how can't this could be on the coach? Come on, man.
I agree with you, man. I hear like they say that on TV. Like they'll say that on the during the game. It's bad coaching. And I'm like, nah, penalties, unless it penalty, the coach runs out on the field and throws his clipboard at somebody and gets a 15-yard, penalties, it's the player. Like I'm always on that. You practice, you prepare, get your game plan. But when the play starts and there's a mistake on the player, I don't know how you can blame the coach unless now I'll say this. If you got a guy on the team, running back, whatever, he's fumbled 3 times, right? In that game, and you leave him in there, then maybe that's the maybe the fourth one you blame the coach. You know what I mean? It's like this guy ain't got it today. Maybe
Or keep blitzing the B gap, and we want to keep running in the B gap.
yeah,
That's coach.
yeah, there's certain things that's the coach, but when a player gets a penalty, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. That's just my opinion. And I don't care who's playing. That's I don't care what team it is. That's just the way I
Or
see it.
we down 14-0 first at the halftime, and we come back out halftime, and we want to continue to do the same thing we did first half, no making no adjustments. That's the coach fault.
Right. Adjustments in the game plan. There are times when the coach is wrong.
Yeah.
There's plenty of those times, but I just don't see penalties as I can't see it on the coach. I can't see it. But
You don't think Harbaugh should have got the extension and the money?
no, I think you should have. I don't have a problem with it. I listened to Bashadi. He had a press conference or some type of conference. I didn't see it live, but I just read the quotes from him. He wants to win now. He's like, I want to win right now, and he gets it. He doesn't, he said 12 years. It's a long time, and there are owners that have not won at all, but can't be worried about them. You know what I mean? So
Rashadi hasn't won one yet.
yeah,
I thought the last one was still under the
no, not 2012. Not that one with Ray, the Rays last game. That was Bashadi.
Oh, I thought the last one was still under the Models. I'll stand corrected. I'm sorry.
Oh no, 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 I get it.
I didn't realize
It's been so long. It's been
tell you something, man. I'm a fan of Brashadi's also. Um, everyone that knows me know what the Noels mean to me. I'm talking about Barry Noel, DJ Diamond.
mm-hmm.
His wife was Steve Brashadi's personal assistant. Not his secretary, not the office manager, his personal assistant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda obtained breast cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not only, and I get it, his other bosses just as nice as him, but it was personal for him. He gave her the time off. He took care of her, man. He really took care of her. And just the way that she spoke about that man and the man that he was, you ain't got no choice but to respect him. When he bought the Ravens, right?
Right.
He sent an email to all of his employees. For those that don't know, Bashadi owns a temp agency and he owns a bunch of parking lots, right?
Okay.
That's where his money comes from. He sent an email to all his employees saying, y'all going to hear some things in the news. I want you to know I did not use company money to purchase the Ravens. I purchased it with my own money. And I mean, that's commendable, man, because you know how some people be like, oh, Lord, I'm going to be fired tomorrow. Sports team.
Right.
But nah, man, he let them know I didn't take company money to do this. I did this with my own. Everybody has job security, man. He's just a honorable man,
Mm-hmm.
I would work for him.
Oh shoot. Who you telling? I'll be out of this station in a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, Rock, I can't do the show, man. I'm with Bashadi. They want me to do a Ravens show, man. That'd be a dream, wouldn't it? I'll bring you along though. Like, right, whatever day, one day you be off, you just have to be like, all right, look, y'all, on one day, I gotta be downtown. You would do that, right?
I would.
But anyway, man, I'm like, I'm all in on both teams, and I'm all in Orioles, Ravens. I don't have a problem with Harbaugh. I'm waiting to
Can
see.
we not talk about Orioles? Orioles make me think about Pollock Johnny's, and right now we have an abstinence of Pollock Johnny's.
Man, one thing about the O's, we played. You remember we had Anthony Santander, right, on our team. He's now with the Blue Jays. and we played them first, right? And to see him in a Blue Jays uniform, man, it first of all, he didn't look right, and it was painful to see. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
To watch Anthony Santander, who was in Orioles last year,
Uh-huh.
and an important piece, I think, for us. He's now on the Blue Jays, and I had to look at him in that Blue Jays uniform on the first game. You know what I mean?
Did you cry?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I see Mark. Thank you again for this, brother. And look, I got some business coming your way. Just want to let you know, got some business coming your way. I'm going to call you about it. But yeah, I got the rock. Foldy fan. Hey, look, put your Foldy Fab. Yo, let me let y'all know. Y'all need some stuff like this. And he's got some other interesting things, man. Y'all need to go to this page. Foldy, FOLDEY, FAB. Facebook. Go to the Facebook page. Always, man. Always. Look, and I'm gonna have the King Brodie one on next week. But y'all got to see it. But I'm definitely coming by. We need to order some stuff. Uh, and I need to tell you about it. He's got plaques, got all kinds of stuff. Y'all need to go there. But I love this. Look at that. B for Brodie, maybe Baltimore, but Brodie for right now. Anyway, yes, sir. Thank you, Mark. Um, I'm sorry, I got on track. But we're watching him in that uniform, and like Terrell Suggs when he left us,
That hurt me.
man.
That hurt me. I'm like, what the hell you want to go to Arizona? But they was like, he from Arizona. I'm like, I don't give a
Don't care. And then to watch him in the Kansas City.
Yeah.
So, but you know what's funny about that, man? When Derrick Henry put on a Ravens uniform, it looked right, didn't it?
It did. We totally forgot all about he came from Tennessee.
It looked right. And like, so as the first time I saw it, I had no feelings about it.
You want to know why though? Because when he came to sign his paperwork, he showed up in a purple suit. We knew he was home.
Look, we need to get him a ring while we need to get him a ring.
Yes.
But it's funny how that works, man. Players that I don't want to see, to watch Flacco. Flacco been in a bunch of, I'm used to it now. But the first time he rolled out, it was like, I don't like him in that uniform. It's like, I want Flacco. That's when I need like Yale or somebody on here. Or no, Lang. Lang's a Flacco fan. But I just didn't like seeing I don't know, Henry just looked right. And he looks even better in our uniform than he did in Tennessee. I said it. He looks better with us.
Is he a better ball player in Baltimore than he was in Tennessee?
I mean, for this first year, he was just as good. Yeah, I think
Just
his
as good or better.
I think his first year with us was better than his last year with them, the way I can recall. But I mean, man, he had a lot of years. Man, he was in his prime with them. But he didn't look like he tapered off any, and I do believe he would have had more rushing yards. He would have given Saquon a run for his money if we ran him. But it's okay. This year, I'm all for locking in the playoffs, and then if we don't get number one seed, just lock in the playoffs, and then we need to rest people, rest them. I don't want nobody getting hurt off some nonsense. I don't want that. I want us going in full strength, and that's what happened this year, man. Like from what I can recall, we were all healthy.
I think that's a momentum killer.
Yeah. Well, no. I don't want them. I'm not saying they can't play, but I don't want them balls out for a whole game. Get in there, get loose, whatever. Don't do nothing to get hurt. Come on out of there. We got the playoffs locked in. Not for me. I never want.
What's the difference between them playing the first round of the playoffs versus them playing week 14 or 15?
The playoffs. You lose week 14. You get to play week 15. You lose in the playoffs. You don't play no more. You don't play till the next year. You can't lose in the playoffs. Oh, wait a minute. Outside the O's can. Oh, wait a minute. We can take a second and congratulate Severna Park native Jackson Merrill on his 9-year extension in San Diego at 21 years. He's 21? I'm sorry.
He got a
Severna Park? He got a 9-year extension. He's 21. All right, I'm gonna follow him. I'm glad you told me that. By the way, anybody, if there is someone from Maryland who's playing pro sports like right now, please send me their name so I can follow them and get info on them and talk and actually talk about them.
Well, can we speak on Maryland native then? Big announcement.
Oh, don't say nothing yet. Is this a relative?
Yes.
Don't say nothing yet. Wait.
Okay.
Let me. I'm gonna give you a moment. Wait a minute. Let me make sure Mark isn't gonna add something else. Nah. I'll just kill you, man, because I know it's torture you. Go ahead, say it. Wait a minute. Let me put it all on you. Look at the camera when you say it and stick your chest out. Go ahead.
We all know, as of right now, June 21st is going to be the official rematch of Devontae Tank Davis, our world champion, and Lamont Roach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Shark himself, Derek Scooter Davis, has made the undercard. He'll be in Vegas June 21st.
Who is that?
That's my mama bloodline. That's my cousin. Yes.
Scooter Davis.
Scooter Davis.
You seen him before?
I've seen him a whole lot.
You talked to him before?
Sure did. Right here on WMEG. Hell, I talked to him before we even started WMEG. But he made the undercard. He will be on the undercard for the fight in Vegas, June 21st.
All right, we got to put a list together. I'm going to be seeking out all this week. I'm going to try to find every Maryland professional player that we can find or who soon will be, because I'm glad Mark put that out there. You know, we got, and what's his name? Queen from University of Maryland.
University of Maryland. He's not a professional yet. He don't make the list.
No. But I'll keep an eye out for him. Yeah, that makes it more so. If you Baltimore, that makes it more special.
You make the list.
Yes. So then the fact, and I meant to make some shirts, man. I haven't seen them yet because I'm from Baltimore. That's why. I should have made some shirts. Should have had that on when I came in here today. Can't do everything, but I'm gonna make that, man. Because I haven't seen that. I like that saying anyway. Like the shirts at Baltimore. I think I saw Detroit versus everybody. Then I started seeing every city. Saw Baltimore versus everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. That's why.
Give me a WMEG versus everybody.
That's a good one. All right, you want that?
WMEG versus everybody.
All right. T-shirt, man. That'd be a good giveaway, man. All right, all right. We're gonna work on that. Say that one more time.
We're gonna create a prize.
Okay. Wait a minute. And this guy from Savannah Park, what's Jackson Merrill? Isn't Mark Teixeira from there too? Although he went to the Yankees, man. All right. But he went to Mount St. Joe. That's the only reason I will even acknowledge him. But he's retired now. Although we
played 21 years old at San Diego.
Oh yeah, what position, Mark? Let us know. Like, do we need to go and get him? Like, did the Orioles? Well, he got an extension. 9 years.
How long?
They keeping him. He must have just jumped up. So he must have kicked ass in AAA. And I don't know a lot about San Diego. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm definitely gonna have to do some research. Man. Oh man, I forgot. It's almost 8:00. Rock, you supposed to be doing a Marvin Gaye song, man. You want to sing along with it?
I am.
Get ready, y'all. Get ready.
Oh, oh, mercy, mercy me.
Oh.
Oh, things ain't what they used to be. No. When all the cool stuff.
Keep going.
I'm giving up in something. Mercy, mercy. All things ain't what they used to be. No. We want to get blocked.
Oh man, I love it, bro. So look, I'm trying to find what I can. I love it, man. Let me tell you, Rock. The one thing I gotta do, and you're gonna have to do it too, man. We gotta save all these live videos because Facebook's about to kill them, man. So you got to go through and download all your, and you got way more than I do because you got just not just my show but everybody's show. If you wanted to come back up in the timeline, man. So you got to save all that live footage. But the one thing that I reposted that, and it makes me laugh every time I post it. That's when we were doing a show at Polak Johnny's, and you were talking to Johnny about that Spider Man. That was the same show you were talking about. That was the year you were going to Tampa for the preseason game,
Yeah.
and you were you were talking about that, and you dragged that story out. You were talking about the flight and the shuttle, and somewhere you
That
started.
was an adventure. Listen, that was an adventure for a preseason game.
Man,
Preseason.
all I know is you somehow got the Spider Man, started asking Johnny a bunch of questions about Spider Man, and he had to go, I don't fucking know, Rock. And the way he said it, oh my God, it was hilarious. I'm at the I probably share that every couple of months. And I will, because the Queen loves that. Queen loves that part. They are undefeated. San Diego's undefeated. Oh
Man, baseball only been going on 7 days. I mean, Lord,
man,
we ain't taking that away from.
I don't know who else is undefeated. Look, I wish we was, man. We're in last place. We're only 2 games out of first place. That's the way I would really say it. If I wanted to be, try to hide information. Well, the Orioles, so far, we're only 2 games out of first. That sounds okay.
Who's in first? Don't say the Yankees.
Nah, it's not the Yankees. It's
Toronto.
I think it is, yeah. I think it's the Blue Jays. And we split with them. But when it's all said and done, man,
Competitive.
yeah, it's still early though, man. This is when you need to win. Like while people are trying to get it together, just jump on those games, man. Beezer says the Dodgers are undefeated too. So something going on the West Coast, man. Something going on in California. We might need to check the water over there. I bet they got fluoride though. What you say?
It's still winter time over here for us. They've been playing baseball since October.
But yeah, man. I feel good about us, but you just gotta
Are they
wait
gonna
and
be
see.
playing in September?
Yes, I guarantee you they playing in September.
Because we still got a young team though, right?
I guarantee you. October, I don't know, but I promise you they playing in September. Yeah, the Dodgers spend money. You're right. Dodgers are the West, huh?
September's the playoffs, right?
Nah,
Oh,
October.
okay.
Yeah, regular season. But that's why I was like, that's why I'm confident. That's why I'm confident. But if I'm not mistaken, I haven't looked at. Wait a minute. Nah, I don't have my paper. I don't know if they have some regular season games in October this year or not. But man, we have a good team. But it's the season's so long and there's so many games. You just gotta, you know what I mean? It's just a
You a
little.
bigger O's fan or bigger Raiders fan?
Nah, it's a tie. It's even because I mean I'm excited about the O's now. The Ravens. Nah, it's about even for me, man. I like you know what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to wear purple and orange at the same time. You already know. Like I get cheated every year. I get cheated. You know what I mean? I had if the Orioles. I need the Orioles. Let me
They
tell you,
play on the same day though, would they?
if they go deeper because they're going to have to play some of these playoff games are on Sunday. Like in the as you work your way to the World Series, they're going to have to be the same day. Will they be in the same city? Possibly. We had that opportunity and we blew it, man.
It was like opening day for something, and it was like a playoff game for the other. Right?
Yeah,
I remember, and they moved it.
yeah.
I
Well, no,
remember.
it was one year they were supposed to if they would have beat Texas, they had to beat the Rangers in a playoff game, and then the Orioles and the Ravens were both playing on a Sunday. Like I remember that, and I'm like, okay, just win. And I had made arrangements. I'm like, y'all just drop me off downtown. Somebody pick me up later. Just drop me off, and I'm just gonna run around between Pickles or Harbor, whatever. I was gonna be half orange, half purple, one orange shoe, one purple shoe, whatever. I was gonna have it all on and just run around down there all day, man. And I missed the opportunity. I didn't get it.
Wow.
But it's not too late. My Baltimore teams, y'all got to do better in the playoffs right now. Orioles are finally in the playoffs, but I need y'all to win a game. I want y'all to win a series. But let's start small. Let's just get a game, and especially at home. You know, y'all, the fans are down there. I mean, they're down there.
Mark said it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah, you're right. And so with especially with baseball, but I'm like, any games you pick up early, I would appreciate it. If there are games that you are in, don't give any away.
I know Lane got some pull-up Johnnies in his house, man. We need him to send us an Uber with 2 pull-up Johnnies in it with chili on it. Chili and cheese.
Chili and cheese.
Yes.
You don't want the works?
No.
I thought you liked the works.
No, I don't like the works. I like the chili and cheese.
No onions, no nothing else, just chili and cheese.
Chili.
Ketchup, mustard.
Ketchup, mustard, yes. Chili and cheese.
Would you do another contest?
No.
You know I have the video. What's it? 2023.
Yes. No,
I need to repost that one too. I need to repost it. Your boy Rock was in the Polak Johnny eating contest. Yale was being like a little coach to you.
Was.
I think he was really trying to grab a hot dog for himself, though. You know, Yale grabs dogs, man. You gotta be careful. On the table and under the table. Just joking. Anyway. But I'm all in on the O's. I cannot wait for the Ravens schedule to come out because it's it's harder to, like, same way when the Orioles schedule came out. It's like you want to know what games you're going to go to or where you're going to be, or do I need to schedule my job and vacation and everything around the game? You know what I mean? To make sure I'm someplace where I can see it. I mean, that's the scary part of having your anniversary in October. I've been fortunate. Look, my our honeymoon, right? The Ravens, and we were leaving to go on a cruise, and I forgot who the Ravens played, but when we got on the ship, the game was on. Like in our room, I couldn't believe it. The Ravens were playing, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is a good sign. I married the right person." It was right when we were coming back. The Ravens were playing the Steelers. Now I will say this: the Ravens lost that game on our honeymoon. That first game they lost because I want to say um, Harbaugh. Now this is a coaching thing. Harbaugh did not go for the 3 points. He went for it on fourth down, and they ended up losing by like 2 or 1 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's coaching.
That could be coaching. Coming back, they were playing the Steelers, and this is that. So this is the following week, and we're at the airport in we'll be leaving Fort Lauderdale. We were leaving in Fort Lauderdale, and there were 2 flights, one going to Baltimore, one going to Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Man, no lie. And we're all sitting there watching the game, and that was one of them 6-3 type games, man. I don't remember what the score was, and we all trying to find times to yell, right? If you know, and the only time you really yelled if you had some, if it was 3 and out. 3 and out. You know what I mean? Somebody kicked a field goal. They're yelling like it's yes. So we drove down the field, man, and it was like 4th and 1, 4th and 2, something, and we're in field goal range, and we did not kick the field goal, and they stopped us. Man, that place went crazy. Still plenty of time, right? But I would have done the same thing. Bottom line, we ended up losing the game, man. I was hot. Then I get a text from, I ain't gonna say no names, but I got a text saying, the Ravens haven't won a game since you've been married.
That's bad.
Yes. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the wedding, we did this thing where I came back out later and we had like changed clothes or whatever, and it was time, to dance and all that kind of stuff. And I did this thing like where I came out and did like the Ray Lewis thing.
Yeah.
Then I had a Steelers hat and I threw it on the floor and I did like this Bruce Lee. You know how Bruce Lee would step on something and he would like tremble. I did that. And so Steelers fans, although they didn't know there was going to be attack like that, but yeah, I got a message saying that's why y'all had game because you stepped on our hat. But oh wait a minute, I'm missing some comments. But oh, the Royals coming up. Lenise, thank you for showing up underneath the Love Doctor. We got the Royals coming up too, man. We got actually that's the next series, I believe. So we got talk. We'll talk about the Royals next week. So hopefully we come away with a yeah. Hopefully we sweep the series. That's what I hope.
Yeah. Tune in this Monday, man, at 7 p.m. Tune in this Monday to Intense Sports Talk with Coach Bernard Morgan and Coach Jamal. It's gonna be something special, man. They're gonna be putting a spotlight on all of the talent you were just talking about in
Yes.
Maryland.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're gonna go as far as high school now. So tune in this Monday at 7 p.m. to the Intense Sports Talk with Coach Bernard Morgan and Coach Jamal.
I love it, man. Look, Love Doctor. Wait, let me just say this. I'm looking forward to your show, bro. And what I like about it, I love that they get into the local kids. I'm looking forward to that too. And now he gets to because on his Love Doctor show, he don't say as much. Now he'll be sitting there. I know he gonna sit there. He gonna have a Roy Chiefs jersey on. I know he will.
Can't come in the building.
Hey, oh, good. Okay, he gonna try to have a Royals jersey on.
Go put a black screen up in front of him.
I know he gonna try. But I'm looking, Love Doctor, bro. I'm looking for you. Bernard Morgan, I'm looking forward to you coming back, man, and putting your spin on this sports thing, man. Make sure you cover St. Joe. And I guess Rock's supposed to see a little evidence. Look, let me say this real quick. I was listening to
Don't know. Put some respect
no,
on Emerson's name.
no. I'm just saying.
They're doing the thing down there.
No. This is nothing bad, but I was listening to another show, and somebody called in and said Emerson, right?
Uh-huh.
And the guy on the show said, you know what? Just by the way you said that, I know you're from Baltimore because he said Emerson.
Yeah.
He said, I know you're from Baltimore. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, bro, you said Emerson.
Yeah.
It's like the two, when I put the two twos in the twos.
Yes.
Do anybody ever, when you go out of state, man, do people think you're from Baltimore?
Yes.
Do they really?
First thing he asks us is, you know where they filmed The Wire? I'll be like, it's to my house. I live in The Wire.
Look, man, but do they hear you in your accent? Like, do they think you sound like
Yes.
like if it really?
Yes.
My wife is trying to come at the Baltimore accents because we're going to Jamaica for a week, right? Because her birthday's coming up. I'll let you know. I have to miss the show that week, but it's for a good cause. But I've been working on my Jamaican accent, you know.
Right.
So when she turns on and I say Wagwan, my day I know and start working on that, then she's like, oh my God, why don't you just say Doug, like hot Doug, like y'all say in Baltimore? And I'm like, oh, she came back like, yeah, we do kind of say that. Doug and Mug and she tried to hit me with the twos. I don't think I say two. You let me know. Two. Does two sound like it don't sound like the right kind of two? 1, 2, 3, 4 blues. Does that sound like a Baltimore? It sound like regular blue, right? Yeah, I don't know what they talk. I will say this: in watching The Wire, y'all gotta understand there are different Baltimore dialects, but truthfully, it's I think it's more white and black. Like I think there's white Baltimore dialects that sound different from black ones, in my opinion. But there are certain phrases. I like down the ocean. I don't hear black people say down the ocean, huh? I mainly hear white people say that in Baltimore. Would you agree, or you think I'm wrong? Like going down the ocean, huh?
Yes. It's not the accent. When you're talking about nationalities, it's the lingo, not the accent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of things they will say that we wouldn't even say. So regardless of the accent, we wouldn't say.
I says, get a Rasta haircut for your vacation. Brian, I got a surprise for you, but I'll send pictures when it's time to go. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't say too much. Wife may not be listening to the show now because she's working in DC, but she may be looking at it on the phone, so I can't say too much. But you said it's not the accent; it's more the
The lingo.
I don't know. There is some accent when I hear. I used to hear like the certain people
Black
say.
people, you don't say hun.
I, I don't know any black people that say "hun" like that, but the Manny Machado.
Manny Machado. That's who we was talking about. We was talking about the second
Oh,
base.
he played third. He played third and short.
Manny
Well,
was who we were talking about.
Machado and Cal, Cal, a guy caught a foul ball. I was at the game and he came up. I said, "You got a foul ball?" He said, "Yeah, I got a Cal foul." And the way he said, I couldn't stop laughing, but he was happy. I got a Cal foul. I
Who's the bigger Oreo, Cal or Eddie Murray?
nationally, it's probably Cal, man. They go hand in hand. They're like brothers, though, man. Like
They were like
they're like Brooks and Frank. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. That missed two. That missed two. B More says, or wait. One of my friends talk about me saying, wait a minute, wait a minute, Oreos like the cookies.
Yeah.
So we say Oreo. Yeah. Well, how do you say Oreos if you don't say Oreos? Yeah, Oreos. Well, how do you say it? Oreos. It's Oreos, man. All right. Yeah, we say
It's Oreos with an L, not an O.
right. But I mean, how do you say it?
No,
So, Sadiddy.
Oreos.
How do you say Sadiddy? Is that what you're saying, Lanice? Look, I'm trying to get all these accents. Lanice saying Sadiddy. I'm assuming she's saying Sadiddy. Talk about me saying Sadiddy. Oreos, hon. I will say when I was younger, definitely in the village, but I think it was all over the city. It was a whole lot of mothers and fathers.
Mothers, it's still mothers and
Yeah, with a V, mothers and fathers.
fathers.
Now, I have learned Jamaican. It is brother, father, mother, sister.
With a D.
There's no ER. It's an A and and a D for the TH. And most of the time there is for Saturday, City. I thought it was Sadiddy. Saturday.
Saturday. Wow.
Oreos, Eddie Murray, my favorite. Yo, we're not gonna be making fun of Baltimore accents, right? Well, if you are from Baltimore, the Visa was here for a little while. Oh, from Capitol Hill. Oh Lord.
Check
The
this.
Queen have popped up. Wagwan Queen. You look beautiful. They like this. Anyway, that'll make oh Lord. How you gonna say stop it that fast? I could do my Brooklyn.
I come from the
Listen, stick to your own dialect. Man,
Don't she got some business to tend to?
I don't want to get one look. I've been working on this, but I don't want to say too much. I need her to be like sick of me for like a week. Only on your actual birthday, and when I get around the father-in-law, I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to go Jamaican on him. Jamaican. Don't disrespect us, yachties. Look, and I even know what that means. I'm gonna say jamrock though. And it's yachty. I get it's yachties. I know you can't say yard. It's yard. Yachties. 17-year resident of Maryland. You were here 17 years, Bees? Let me tell you, Beezer, bruh.
He's the Philly fan, right?
Yeah, I met him at in when he used to live in Eldersburg. He used to live out there. But he rep Philly. Already done. What's already done?
You must get on her nerves already.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what husbands are for. Megan. All right, I'm finished. All right.
She
My,
said divorce.
you cannot divorce Delroy Molly. That's gonna be my name, Delroy. Delroy Molly. Delroy. It's the only thing I can find that kind of rhyme with Troy. Delroy Molly from Jamaica, Kingston. All right. Look, are we losing? Look, are the ratings going down? Oh, already done being sick of me? Are you serious? Oh, wait a minute. B's are Laurel. Catonsville. Catonsville. I forgot about Kate. Catonsville. Eldersburg. You're not sick of me, woman. No woman, no cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every little thing gonna be all right. Everything, please. All right. Anyway, I'm finished. I'll say some more. I'm gonna watch the Mighty Quinn. I will say the worst accents: Ricardo Tubbs on Miami Vice. What's his name on New York Undercover?
You know Malik Yoba.
Malik Yoba, yeah. Uh Terrible. Uh Denzel. There's some bad Jamaican accents out there. I will blend right in with them. Right away. I shall be right there. Anyway, glad you turned on, Queen. I needed one more person. Get us up to 5. Anyway. I will say this, Rock. Let me say this, man. I have noticed since we've been back, since we've been at the station, I do see by the time I get, you know how it works. There's some views like now, and then by tomorrow there's more from people watching. I will say I've seen at least half my followers pop up, on the first day since we've been at the station. So that's kind of a good feeling. Um, Not that I have gazillion followers, but I'm just saying it's kind of nice to see that. And I've added some more, like some more popped on this week. So a few more popped on. And I meant to acknowledge them, even though they may be haters, because I'm on other pages arguing with people. Just cracking jokes. But you need Rock to sing for the lovely couple. Oh, is it time? Well, you owe this. You're supposed to do 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So you did one. You might as well.
I did see.
Right, but that was you did 7 and 7:30. You still owe 8 o'clock.
I did at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but that was late. You're supposed to do 3 of them by now. All right, we're gonna wait till 8:30 because we're supposed to get 4 out of you from each quarter. All right, you already know what the next song's gonna be? All right. For those who just joined in, coming up at 8:30, that's 12 minutes. We got Rock the Light Night in celebration of, even though it's Eddie Murphy's birthday today, yesterday was Marvin Gaye's birthday. And Rock is just kissing us with the sounds of Marvin Gaye coming from him. If you missed it, go back and watch when the show's over and watch his rendition of Let's Get It On. Oh, I'm gonna get you hit. I'm doing the guitar part. You ain't gonna do that no more. They gotta go back and watch it. You also miss Mercy, 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 Mercy Me. No, I'm not gonna play that. Mercy, Mercy Me. So we got, and then so I need 2 more from you. You're gonna do 8:30 to 9 o'clock. You got to take us out. I'm requesting 9 o'clock. I'm requesting Sexual Healing. Make sure we log it off. 9 o'clock. Rock's gonna do Sexual Healing. I'm looking forward to that one. So I'm gonna let you surprise. I can do something with the. You know what? No, I'm gonna let you pick. I really got 2 requests. So I got to look for every time we have a show. I got to find a singer's birthday or death or something to have you ready.
Yeah. Can we get a shameless plug?
Yes.
Tomorrow from 12 noon to 4 p.m., 6340 Security Boulevard, Soul Food Caribbean will be giving away free food. The owner, Gigi Johnson, is in a contest to be your favorite chef. You come on out, you get to get a free sample of her food so she can be your favorite chef. That's 6340 Security Boulevard, Suite B49, 12 noon to 4 p.m. Come on out and get some free food, y'all.
Free.
Free.
Free. Free. I wanted to be free. I got a question for you, Rod. Speaking of free, well, not free, but it's more has to do with freedom. What's up, Stevie Steve? Steve, you could have been in here singing Marvin Gaye too, cuz. What's up? My cousin, true Ravens and Oriole fan, and he's Mr. Sigma. Grew up in the village. He's in Pasadena now, but he used to live on Rokeby.
Still in Maryland?
Yeah.
Not Maryland.
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 Oh, love the Oreos. Look, I got a question for you, man. And look, y'all, we all over the place because this show is all about having fun. I got a question, man.
I didn't answer.
What you think about Marvin Sapp?
He was gonna get to the bag. Listen, 30,000.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Close the door. Close the door. Don't get me.
I want to see 1,000 people moving, and I want all of y'all to put $20 in the pot. We got another 1,000 that's watching online. I need 40,000.
I have not watched his response to the backlash. And first of all, that was here in Baltimore, and that was like a year ago. That was in August. That was in August last year. So I don't know why this came out. I think it's hilarious. I can't imagine. I don't know why there was nobody yelling hell no because it was here in Baltimore, because people will do that. You expect somebody to be yelling something, but maybe it's a shock, or is he really closing the door? You know what I mean? I don't know what happened.
He don't know where he be.
40,000. He would look $20 from everybody, and I'm quite sure that was the wasn't the plate was already passed around. We don't know what they got the first time. 40,000. So you have a problem with that? You think he was wrong?
I think his method might have been a little tainted.
Okay. I need you. I'm gonna put the camera right on you. I need you to write it to the camera, and I need you to show me a method, right? that would have been better to get 40,000. You ready?
Yes.
Hit it.
This is the church building fund. We need all of y'all to donate $20 to the church building fund. We need to put a new roof on the church.
Queen says it's at the convention center. Close the door.
All right, we still need a building fund. It's the building fund.
Close the door. We need your money. Ooh. Anyway.
You know what his salary is?
I know it wasn't just Baltimore folks, but I'm just saying the Baltimore folks that was there, I don't know. I mean, you there for the Lord too, so maybe you trying to be
The Lord know I didn't have $20.
From 1,000 people. You try to get that place robbed.
2,000 people, because there was 1,000 online, watching online.
Yep.
We wanted everyone to
well, if you at home watching it, your doors was unlocked. You can leave whenever you want. But if you were sitting in there,
you're gonna block their blessings.
40,000.
40,000.
This is what I'm gonna need y'all to do. I need y'all to ignore the watches and all everything I got on. I need you to forget about that. Forget about my hit record. Don't worry about me. And you 20. Put it in.
Think about that, because some people would have put more than 20 in, so you didn't need 20 from everyone to reach your goal. Some people in a situation like that would have put more than 20 in the collection plate.
I'm like this, man. I'm not here to say I go to church all the time, but when I go, man, I do what I can the first time that plate comes around. You know what I mean? It's like I understand churches need money to stay open and whatnot and all that, but this would be in any church. I think I'd be offended. I think it'd be my last time if that tactic was said, if it was said, look, y'all got to do better than this. I mean, there's some dudes that just flat out say, all right, I've seen on certain shows. I'm a big Miami Vice fan. You know who Brian Dennehy is? Brian Dennehy, and I cannot think of something he was in. But anyway, it was an episode of Miami Vice where he was a pastor, and he would just flat out, I need y'all to send money. You see this watch I got on? This is a $20,000 watch. I need y'all to send money so I can get more things like this. And that's what he said. And people sent money. Some people liked him, some people didn't. But that was for the purposes of the show, it made sense. But that's what he did. He was like, I got a lavish house, a lifestyle that I need to stay in. You know what I mean? I need y'all to send money. Blah blah blah. The Lord wants me to look good, so I can reach out and however he said it. Um, but of course, that was a TV show. You know what I mean? I don't think I would do well. Um, I don't think I would be happy to hear something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm far from being a rich, wealthy person. Man, I take a chance, hoping I can get a mega million or $2 for that. I'm disappointed when I lose my $2 on the mega million. You know what I mean? But I want to hear his explanation on Ricky Smiley. I hate to mention another show, but I'm going to check that out, and I'm going to have to bring that back up, man. Is there anything you think he could say that would make it better?
No, because people gonna always have their own interpretation of it.
I mean, I don't know if I can see him anymore, and I think it is. You know what I mean? It's equivalent to like when I see Will Smith, I think about getting slap every now and then. You know what I mean?
Oh, baby, never would have made it without you.
Uh-oh.
I could have lost it all. But now I see you were here with me.
Keep, keep giving. Hey, man, you can more. I see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me get this other comment down here. I see. You need to talk to your father-in-law. His pastor does it. He's not watching the show, is he? Oh, here we go. My mom left a super church after they wanted more money and wanted them to vote Republican. That's Beezer. Beezer, me and you, I miss that guy. And he says that's in South Carolina. Let me see. I damn near asked Jesus to step outside because I was about to raise pure hell in that building. Oh, that's I don't know who said that. I can't read all the I don't know who wrote that. I can't see the person that wrote that last one. Hey, by the way, is it something you can say in reference to y'all visiting in DC today? So I could give a little promotion for NCNW. Um, or is it too much to type? And if so, I'll just make sure I say something next week. Go ahead, do it again. Do it again, Rob.
No, I'm not, because you're not sending me to hell. No, sir.
Well, it is coming up on 8:30, my man. So you got your next song ready? Oh, Marvin Gaye. Wait a minute, that's the same song.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
You're a musician.
Okay. It sounds like the same song.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying.
Uh-oh, hit it.
Brother, brother, there's far too many of you die. You know we've got to find a way. You bring something today. Hey, Father, Father.
Do it.
We don't need to escalate.
We ain't escalating.
War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate.
Only love. Y'all heard what I said? Love. Man, you heard you. Oh man. All right, we get sexual healing at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You sure? 9 o'clock. Before we log off, y'all gotta hang. Y'all gotta at least hang on. Hang on. Go wash your hands. Grab a snack. Use the bathroom. Whatever you gotta do. But y'all need to be here at 9 o'clock to hear Rock take us out with sexual healing. Let me hit a high note. Just hit a note. Can I go with a note?
You're all I need to get by. That was from Beezer. My wife said they turned the Capitol purple. Didn't they?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Queen. We back to you now. I couldn't help it. We went to the we went as constituents, not as an organization. I got you. Purple Power. We turned the Capitol purple today. That's where Beezer comes and says, all I need to get by would be simpler. Uh Queen says, I used to love that song. Not anymore. Anyway, that will not be a hit.
I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny.
That would not be a healing, it would be a hurting. Oh, this thing is. Oh, wow. There's a serious delay. All right. Anyway, man. Man, I love doing this show, man. This is so much fun. It brightens up my day when coming here. Although it's hard getting going, man. And like for example, today I had tons of notes and stuff I wanted to talk about. Left everything. It's not even that far. It's in the car, but I'll be shredding everything and I'll start all over fresh. Because you know why? There'll be something new to talk about next week. As always, man. So let's recap real quick while we're in the final quarter. Harbaugh's extension, no problem with.
Nope.
Uh, just a recap, and no problem with seeing Derrick Henry in a Ravens uniform.
Nope.
Queen, you see her lyrics? You're all I need to get high. Again, Eddie Murphy's birthday today. Yesterday was Marvin Gaye's birthday. Alec Baldwin's birthday today too, man. Come to think about it. You're an Alec Baldwin fan? Not really.
I am.
Yo, are you? Oh, and Val Kilmer died this was that Monday? Was he yesterday? Val Kilmer fan?
I am.
The only things I'm truly familiar with him, of course, Top Gun. The movie, what was the movie where he was a bank robber?
Point Break.
Was that him?
Oh nah. It was Heat with Robert De Niro.
Heat, that's it. Heat was good. Heat was really good. He was also in one of those Batman movies. He was Batman. And he was in another movie I saw. It was very, very, very low budget. Very low budget. Him and Cuba Gooding Jr. It was very low budget. I got it out of a $5 bin at Walmart. But I figured with both of them in it, how bad could it be? It was bad. It was bad. But Cuba was interesting in it. Oh, the door. The doors. Break on through to this. The doors. I forgot about that one. Good one, Beezer. He was the man, pretty boy and all that. But like Top Gun, I was a big Tom Cruise fan. So I gotta rest in peace, Val Kilmer, Marvin Gaye too. But I don't know if Marvin Gaye's gonna rest in peace when you sing "Sexual Healing." 25 minutes ago, y'all. I'm gonna do a countdown. I gotta do a countdown for it, man. Any I'm gonna bounce back and forth. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, Rock. Ravens and O's. All right. With the Ravens, is there anything? Wait a minute. The Doors and Top Gun are the movies I remember first. I agree with you, Visa. I forgot about the Doors. Um, that's a good. I forgot about that. Anything you want to see the Ravens? Well, it's a lot happened. We still got the draft coming up. Got the schedule release. They still got to sign some players, man. But is there anything you're hoping for in before the season starts? Anything you
we, our secondary need to be strengthened, man.
okay?
Our secondary still worry me. Even with Hamilton, our secondary still scares me.
Yeah, he can't be everywhere, and he's somebody that's gotten hurt, but he springs back before and he's gotten hurt in the game, and then he shows back up. He ain't trying to stay on the sideline. Um, I really like Hamilton, and he is way better than he scared me that rookie season, the early part of the rookie season, and he scared me. I was really nervous about him, and he changed. He changed. He won me over. The best way I can put it, he won me over really fast. But yeah, second you want to see that defense get tougher. I think offense is off. I think offense is ready, man. That's provided health and all that stuff. I'm not as worried. I'm waiting to see some moves made on the defense. All right, let me ask you some Orioles stuff. The season has started. Orioles are everybody's still relatively tied in the AL East. You know what I mean? I mean, it's only 2 games that separates Orioles and the Red Sox. Are the Red Sox ahead of them? I can't remember. But it's only 2 games separating the whole division right now. And it's still early, man. Anything Kyle Hamilton is a Raven I want on my team. That's coming from an Eagles fan, y'all. You wouldn't want it. Well, you got
I
rid of
didn't say we didn't want him.
no. That's him saying. That's him saying he because he's not a Raven fan, but he's agreeing with you about Kyle Hamilton. He's just saying I like him. I would love for him to be with the Eagles. No, he's not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
But why you messing with the Oreos, man? All right, I'm gonna have to have somebody. I'm gonna get somebody to call in next week. I want to hear Beezer next week. You call it. I'm calling you. I should call you now. I want to hear you say Oreo. You know what? Wait a minute. Let me see what happened.
He said he can't be saying Kyle Hamilton is the top rated.
The top. Oh no, that's gonna be Lamar. How you gonna go past Lamar? Let me see what happens. Put him right up by the phone. Let's see what happens.
He's my top rating.
He's your top raven.
He's my top
Let me hear Oreos. Say Oreos. And what am I saying different?
Oreo.
Or Oreos. Let me hear you say it again.
Orioles.
You say it, Rod.
Oreos.
Oreos.
You're saying Oreos.
You know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna have you call in. I'm gonna put the station on the screen. Yes. Kyle Hamilton's your favorite.
My favorite of the Raven players.
Can you tell us why?
Did you hear him? Oh, he hung up. All right, man. All right, type it in. Tell us why he's your favorite Raven. Wait a minute. I may have lost everybody. Right. When you come out, you lose the comments. Oh wait a minute, I got him saying my favorite. Yeah, hey Beezer, tell us why he's your favorite Raven, sir. And let me ask you, Rock, you think in the NFC, you think Philly's the team? You think they coming back? They gonna go back again?
I don't think they're going to the bowl, but they're gonna be competitive.
Who do you think will go there? from there if Philly doesn't.
Washington.
You think so? Washington.
The Commodores.
I'm
They're not the Commodes no more, man. They kind of, you got to put some respect on them, man.
gonna call them Commodores all the time, but I don't dislike them. A lot of people older than me like really did not like Washington at all and refused to root for them. Like when the Colts left, I don't dislike them like that. I want to see us, and it can be out of team. Washington, Philly. I like to see both of them in the Super Bowl, but us against one of them. Although Washington, man, that would be the one though.
95 will be lit.
Man,
Us against the Commanders in the Super Bowl.
man, it'll be like I don't know where I would watch that game, but I would have to go somewhere and sit where it's gonna be, wherever you go, it's gonna be half and half on jerseys. Well, no, I guess if you're in the heart of Baltimore, it's not gonna be in the heart of DC probably.
Yeah.
But if you go to Columbia,
You all Capitol Heights or you all Bladensburg, Rockville, you might have a little bit of something.
yeah,
Bowie.
yeah, I'm trying to go somewhere in the middle. Okay, Beasley's got the reason he likes Kyle Hamilton, tough, lanky, smart dude. I wanted to draft out of he wanted him. Eagles going back, skins are not that good. He says the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl. Washington ain't ready yet.
Bees, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Anything Magic Johnson touches, like King Midas, anything he touches turns to gold.
I'm gonna give him a chance to respond. Magic Johnson. Beezy, give me and I'm gonna ask you too, Rock, because it'll be a delay. Beezy, I want to know, how do you think the NFC East, they're East, right?
Yeah.
Tell me how you think that divisional rank. I'm gonna ask you the same way, Rock. Who's first to last between Commodores, Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants? What's your prediction? And you can change it later once we get going.
Eagles, Commodores 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys number 3. Giants number 4.
Cowboys number 4?
Cowboys number 3. Giants number 4.
Okay. I hate Notre Dame. You, Brian. One day we had to go down there. Look, Beasley would go to karaoke, man. He would not sing, but he would set everybody else up to have a good time. It's the best way I can put it. You gotta come back up here and visit. Gotta come back up here, Brian, or we gotta go there. But so between Dallas is 3, Giants 4. Who you got to pick one. Who's number 1 between Eagles and Washington?
It's gonna be hard because I think they split next year. I think they split.
Somebody can take the division though.
We can't say right now, man, because we don't see we don't know pieces that Washington gonna pick up.
That's why you got to guess.
If nothing,
you can change it. You can change your mind later.
All right, well, we got to go with Philly because they the Super Bowl shit.
Okay, I get it. I would have probably said the same thing for the same reason, but I can see how Washington they had their quarterback, man,
and they're gonna build around that boy.
Yeah, Eagles got theirs.
I like that boy. I do. I like him.
I agree. Eagles, Washington have theirs. Unfortunately, Dallas has theirs. That's why they're not going. That's why they're not going to take the division. I don't know if my boy Randall is watching. Will, I don't know if you're watching. I don't know about Dak, man. He just doesn't seem to be getting better to me. And I don't know what's going on with
Dak. He got paid already. He's been the same since he broke his leg.
He's been paid a couple of times too, and each time he's gotten paid,
I think he must have walked in the room and saw Jerry Jones with some pink panties on or something because he's not performing the way they're paying him.
I don't get it. But one thing I do know, 15 minutes. We are 15 minutes away from DJ Rock Naive putting some work down on sexual healing. The song, that is. 15 minutes. Y'all better not go nowhere. Y'all better hang on. They got Debo and Will snatch his chain and keep our.
That was a reference to Friday for those that went over their head.
Yeah, me and you got it though. Same as Rock. He feels the same as you. I think he's talking about for the division. Cowboys, and I see the Cowboys. Like I have to see the schedule. I see them probably trying to wreak havoc or making people think they're better than what they are early on. Depending on the schedule. Um, but I just see them
Do they
come.
get a Sanders?
Nah, I don't think it. When do they pick? No, he's going. It looks like the Raiders, man. I'm trying to think.
That's only one of them. There's two Sanders in the draft.
The quarterback.
Shador.
I gotta look at that. That's a good question. Next week, okay, here's what
Shiloh ran a 4.40.
we gotta go over it. We gotta check that out. All right, so we're gonna address that. So next week, that's what we're gonna address. I'm gonna have to look at the draft order. I keep thinking that's rain. That's not rain, is it?
No, we wouldn't hit no rain.
What am I listening to? Oh, it's the water. Um. Oh, by the way, Rock. One thing I forgot, man. While Bees is here, man, we're supposed to have that band conversation too. I meant to do that early. Beezer, you wanna do rock R&B bands, rap groups? Pick your poison, man. So I can talk about it. We're going with groups. I ain't even going with MCs. I want to go groups. And I will say because I'm thinking about uh man somewhere. What is that saying? Something just popped up.
Yale.
Oh, was that Yale? Okay. Yeah, Yale's picks. Yale, I find interesting. This is what I would say. Let me ask you this real quick, Rock, while we jumping around. And by the way, just to let y'all know, 13 minutes away from Sexual Healing being sung by Rock, the Light Knight, Mr. Get It Done, Mr. R&B, the King of R&B. It is. Some of y'all think it's what? It ain't R. Kelly no more. It's not Bobby Brown. It's not. It's not Beezy. It's not Usher. No, it's actually Rock, King of R&B. Is that fair to say, Rock?
Yep.
That's where I'm putting it. And Yale's like Dallas is not in the QB business this year. I agree. I totally agree. All right, Rock. Beezer, where's your groups, man? Give me your top 5 groups. You supposed to give me your 5 too, man. You had a week to think about it. You forgot, didn't
Who, Beezer?
you?
That wasn't me. That was Yale and Beezer.
I wanted your rap groups too. I gave you homework. You forgot.
No, you didn't give me homework.
All right, just tell me now.
I gave you mine last week.
Well, I'm gonna see if you mean it and if you say the same 5
We're talking R&B groups or rap groups?
rap groups. You know what? Let it be R&B. Let me hear what you like for R&B.
No Edition.
Oh Lord, I didn't specify. Okay, we're going singing groups. All right, in no particular order. Just gotta be top 5. New Edition. And they just paid Dak a lack. Wasting money. Wasted. Y'all wasting money, Dallas Cowboys. Y'all wasting money.
Jodeci.
Jodeci. New Edition and Jodeci. Ooh, yeah.
The home team, Drew Hill.
Ah, man. And they can still sing.
Yes.
Still sing. Tell me. Wait a minute. Can I can't. I'm sitting in the chair. Tell me. All right, go ahead. Drew Hill. Jodeci. Oh, shit. He done put his groups out there. I'm going to read them in a minute.
Let's go old school. Jackson 5.
Jackson 5. You need one more.
I did. I said 4.
You supposed to do 5. Well, they were a band too, though.
No.
Yes, they were.
They were never considered to be a band.
Jermaine on bass, on guitar. Yeah.
See, they played 2 instruments.
But they had drums. It was all.
The cousin wasn't officially part of the band.
But if when they went out on tour, they was Jackson 5. When they went out on tour, they was all Jacksons. All right, you want them to be a group? All right. I still need one more. Jacksons, Jodeci, Drew Hill, New Edition.
Cool in the Gang is a band.
Yeah.
Temptations gotta give them some.
To get it, see them to me, they number one. All right. I respect your flair. Your flair. You ain't gonna go with the stylistic. Like I try to think of somebody. Oh no. What's that?
Which one of them 5 groups is the stylistics better than?
No. I was just messing with you. Oh wait. Hold up. Okay, we got some comments saying Beezer's rap group. He's got Outkast, Run DMC, Black Star. Black Star. Who is this calling here? 304. I don't know what 304 is. West Virginia. That's got to be a scam call. What time is it? Oh, there's somebody wants to call in and probably talk to you live. Anyway. Oh, I see the Queen threw in mint condition.
That's a band.
Yep, that's a band, Queen. So if you're gonna do bands, you gotta give me 5. I need 5 bands.
And yeah,
I don't care what group.
That's a band.
Yeah. Well, he's doing all bands in his. So wait a minute, he's got.
Yeah, it's a band, not a group.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me get Beezer. Outkast, Run DMC, Boogie Down Productions, Beastie Boys, Black Star. Who's Black Star? Why am I drawing a blank on Black Star? Who's TCQ?
Now they're saying Black Sheep.
Black Sheep. I get. But really, they got a top 10 song. They got that.
Is that Chudley Brothers considered to be a band or a group?
Yeah, band. Oh, group. It's a band. A band. All right, wait a minute. Yale, Earth, Wind and Fire, Queen, Chicago, Jackson 5, Rolling Stone.
Those are big.
Yeah, he said his favorite bands. That's interesting. Earth, Wind and Fire, Queen, Chicago. That's interesting, Yale. That's interesting. All good. Now, did you go see? I'm curious, Yale. Did you see Chicago and Earth, Wind and Fire on tour together? I don't know if you caught any of that. Beezer, Ozzy Brothers, Earth, Wind and Fire, New Edition. You can't put New Edition in there, and you can't put the Four Tops and the OJs. You mixing bands and group. No, OJs was not a band. Four Tops was not a band. You can throw Four Tops and OJs up there with Jodeci and them. You got to redo that.
Now the Queen said one I agree with her with Portrait. Portrait was very underrated
as a group.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And Brian said TCQ is a Tribe Called Quest.
Oh shit. You got too many. Well, you got more than 5 in there, bro. Tribe Called Quest, Outkast, Run DMC, Black Star, BDP. You got too many. I need 5. Quale.
Culture Club was a band, though, wasn't they?
Yeah, I need Queen. You had to put all 5 of yours in one sentence, and I'm not giving you Culture Club. I'm not even letting you have that as a top 5. She being difficult. She did that for Yale. War is stupid. Culture Club, I will say what I have to give credit to, and I didn't think about Culture Club at all until I saw them live. When we saw them live, and I didn't realize they had that I want to say like Jamaican R&B. They had that
Caribbean flavor.
Yeah, I didn't realize all that. I didn't think about that till I listened to everything they was doing. And I was like, yeah, they got that like what's that band with the red hair? Anyway, y'all being difficult now. Y'all being difficult with the So What to the Culture Club and the Hootie. Although Hootie's a great band, but anyway. Hootie. You and me, we come from different worlds. Anyway. Oh no, when I sing Hootie, I gotta put the hat on like this because that's how Hootie. Anyway. I'm a Hootie fan, I can't lie. Trouble with the world today when them think about it all right. Why is there a rebel flag hanging from the state house walls? Anyway, she sits alone by a lamppost. Anyway, if you just joined us in 5 minutes, DJ Rock Nice. He's sitting back off the screen. Look over there. Look, he's hiding. He's over there hiding off the screen. We'll be singing Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. He's gonna do it. Now we said name the top 5 R&B voices ever. Marvin Gaye's gonna be in there, and taking Marvin Gaye's place
R. Kelly.
is DJ Rock Knife. I don't know about greatest voices, but he could sing.
Greatest voices.
Yeah. Oh, Queen. Oh, Queen. Come on now. All right, she got Earth, Wind, and Fire, Portrait, Culture Club, Queen, Mint Condition. Portrait is not a band, though, Queen.
Portrait is a group.
You got to replace Portrait. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Culture Club, Queen, Mint Condition. I have problems with this, with your choices, but okay. But Portrait, you got to take out of there. Portrait don't fit. Honey Dip. That's all I can think of is Honey Dip, and Here We Go. Oh, it's a bad song. Here We Go is a bad song.
Go.
What is that baseline sample, man? Boom, boom, boom.
Same thing.
Here we go again. That's Chuck D, by the way, who should be in one of your greatest rap groups. Because that whole Bring the Noise, Here We Go Again, Bring the Noise, bass. That song was sampled in everything.
What? That was the best scene and Do the Right Thing.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Black Star is a group with Mos Def. Oh, that's right.
Italian Quality, he's right.
That's right. I forgot. R&B groups. We got Jackson 5, Temptation Supremes, The Whispers, The Spinners.
The Detroit Spinner. Could it be a falling in love?
All right, Queen's about to be blocked. She about to be blocked. She about to be blocked. She clearly, y'all must be just leaving happy hour. Because she can't, she's on something. I thought you might. That was probably a good concert. I didn't go, man. I didn't go. And
Scarface is not a group. They're not a rap group. Scarface. He's an individual rap group.
You going?
The Ghetto Boys. That was the group.
Yeah.
Chuck D was part of Puff G.
He's asking Scarface or Chuck D. I'm saying Chuck D. He's saying pick one.
I'm saying Scarface.
I'm saying Chuck D.
I'm saying Scarface.
All right, now let's debate. We're gonna debate for 2 minutes because in 2 minutes, Rock is gonna be singing Sexual Healing.
Bar for bar, I'm going with Scarface. He's more of an MC. Chuck D was a political activist. But Scarface wordplay. Scarface is more of a storyteller than Chuck D was.
I'm going with Chuck D. I just think Chuck D was better overall. Now, Chuck told his stories. He got a letter from the government the other day. He opened it, read it, said they was.
I didn't say he was. I didn't say he was bad, but you said
no. But to listen to now, you taking Scarface along with the
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, I mean,
no, I'm not.
But he was good with they were good with the Ghetto. I got nothing bad against Scarface. Ghetto Boys, and I'd add Doobie Brothers to my top 5, and can't remove any other 5. And bass, how low can you go? Never better than bad because the brothers mad and the fact to screw up like a singer. Stolen rope with the street up, soap on the rope because the beats and the lines are so dope. Anyway, Doobie Brothers for sure. Is it time? Who's this? I don't know what's going on, y'all. That ain't Sexual Healing. Hit it, right?
It's kind of.
Oh no, we got to get it with a mix. Let me sign your own.
I'm hot and stacking up. I need some love. I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger.
Wait a minute, that need more. You can't be finished. Wait a minute, give me some more, man. Give me some more. People had enough. Come on, the crowd was getting ready to get into it. Come on, one more time, man. I got the crowd waving. Come on. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. You gonna leave us hanging like that? You gonna leave us
The
hanging?
Deal was a good band. I agree with the Queen. The Deal was a good band. And look at the talent that came out that band.
Oh my goodness. I need more of you singing, man. This
No,
this is gonna be look, I need this every week though, Rock. Every week. We gotta find somebody related. All right, wait. Let me catch up. The deal. The deal's a group. No. You're right. You're right. You're right. I can't put them in the top five though. Okay, most talented artists. Stevie,
yes,
Quincy,
yes,
Elton John,
yes.
Prince,
Very much so.
Barry White.
Barry White was okay.
You know what? I'm gonna have to give you some credit. If I think about Barry White had those strings, his writing, like if you listen to the songs that he wrote, and that's interesting, Yale. I wouldn't have put him in the five most talented, but you ain't got Michael in there though. You think you put Barry White ahead of Michael Jackson?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Wait a minute. As a singer, rock is a great. As a singer, rock is a great teacher. Okay. And my mother's always stressing, I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. Luther too. Barry White wrote for everyone and wrote some songs that are still jamming. I am a Barry White fan. I love slow songs. My favorite slow song is I Got So Much to Give. That's my favorite Barry White slow song. And I love doom 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 doom. You lying here.
Deeper and deeper.
You giving me much more than words could ever say. Man, somebody
I'll
talk
take
about Michael
a kiss.
Bubble. Let's talk.
Yeah, that's what a man is supposed to do. And I'll be there for you all the time.
You know the whole thing?
Let your head down. Let me get you in the mood. Take me with you into the garden.
Well, you gotta do the talking part. What's he say? Uh, do the talking part. Do the Barry White. You can't end without Barry not talking.
Next.
And I missed the first part, man. What's the first line when he starts after Secret Garden? What's the first part?
I'll take a kiss.
That's the beginning.
Yeah, of you. That's what a man is supposed to do. And I'll be there for you all the time.
I give you credit, bro. That's a bad song. That is a bad song. No question about it.
You know,
That's
Cisco, Sean Stockton from Boys to Men,
mm-hmm.
they
I,
did it.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
who
did it.
there's somebody else I didn't know who they were, but I saw that video. But I'm a I like the original. I don't know if I'm gonna always be like that, but I mean, at the time, I'll be sure. Elder Barge, James Ingram.
You just saying it because they light skin.
James Ingram, was he like? Well, Brodie wasn't. I'd have to add Mike. Okay. Tell me your secret. I was talking about that you're supposed to do that part. Tell me a secret. I won't about any secret. I just went about special secret. Yeah, you gotta do that. Not any secret. That's special secret. Call in, Queen, if you so bad. You can say that part, right? You gotta do that part. All right, we're gonna let that go. Look, it's 9:06. We actually started relatively on time. I think we started on time, what, 7:0 something? Anytime it's 7:0, we on time. That very song you are all singing is a Quincy Jones composition.
No.
We getting
Musicians in here.
we know that, man.
We sung the very part on the song.
Look, what's the oh my goodness. The dude, stop singing the dude, Yale. Something just flashed on my phone again. What in the world? Y'all doing a whole who's texting? Oh. Anyway, I can't see what's going on. Yes. Wait, oh shoot, wait. Anyway, we about to break the hell out. I appreciate y'all showing up in here, and I hope y'all love waiting to hear Rock sing "Sexual Healing." He ain't singing long enough. I mean, but don't worry. Next week it'll be somebody's birthday or somebody's anniversary. Something we're gonna find another artist. I'm thinking since they mentioned Luther right at the end, and I've seen you sing Luther, man. You brave enough to sing some Luther here? Why not? You did a good job with Luther, man. Well, if his anniversary or something's coming up, we'll get it together. But next week, we plan on being on here next Tuesday. We got the Orioles, they're playing Kansas City. So we may have to make a call for the love doctor. We may have to try to reach out to him. Unless something goes wrong, then we're just gonna ignore him. Is he on this weekend?
Yes, they're on. The sports show is on Monday. What You Know About Love show is on Sunday,
What you know about love on Sunday, what time?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. What you know about love, the love doctor coming back. And Monday, does he have a name for a sports show yet?
The Intense Sports Show.
Intense sports show, and they're gonna cover everything. So you're gonna get your local, you're gonna get some college, and they how many people gonna be on the show? How many guests? How many hosts? Because they were all coaches, right? Both coaches.
There's two hosts. One of them is the coach at Northern High School. The other one is the coach at the Mighty Pollen.
Are they all better than Emerson?
Depends on what sport you're asking about.
Just in general, just the school. What's a better school?
I'm gonna say Edmondson because that's my alumni. My alma mater.
That's it. Okay, now they going crazy. Johnny Gill. Ooh, oh, he got a little Luther thing going on too. Can you feel magic in my hand? Can you stand the rain? I'm gonna get you to sing some New Edition. Luther's birthday is the day before mine. The Queen says Luther's birthday is the day before hers, but on her birthday, Prince died. So that's where I'm talking. We ain't gonna get that far. Performers. We're gonna make this. I'm gonna read this last one before we log off. Yale says top 5 performers. Prince, Parliament Funkers. I put them in my top 5 bands, by the way. Janet, MC Hammer, and the undisputed king Michael Jackson. That's a tough one, man. Prince, performers. Prince, Michael Jackson. Hammer was a performer, man.
He was.
He was a performer. I saw Hammer a couple times, and every time I saw him, it was like multiply the amount of people on stage by 10 every time I saw him. I saw Janet as well. Janet was singing to me and she was crying. I can't remember what song it was, but it was dedicated to me. Anyway, oh Lord, they got New Edition, SWV, Invo. Okay, look, we get ready to roll out here, y'all. Look, next week we'll cover some more O's, we'll cover some more Ravens. Believe it or not, we did talk about that. We're gonna cover some more groups. Whatever's going on in the news, we're covering everything, y'all. and we bringing intensity with it too. And we got that. We bringing fire with everything. We got the sports show coming on. We got what's April's show called?
Girl on the top.
Did you see an April Fool's joke? The only thing that was the joke was about that 6.5. She talking about she getting rid of all her Skechers, serious inquiries only, and size 6.5. The 6.5 is where the joke was to me.
Hmm.
Baby Feets, you are with me. IWMEG, man. And and last thing, man, the gospel show. Before I go, could you talk about that one more time, and then we roll out.
May 3rd, the Arena Players with Baltimore's own world-renowned Mr. Ralph Magwood. He's our headliner. The Quartet Sermon, along with Ashley Foreman and WMEG's own Marnay Deshelle, will be in the building. Tickets are just $35. You can go to Eventbrite or you can call the station at 443-267-6558, and your tickets will be delivered to you, man. You got to check us out. We want you in the building. It'll be a great early Mother's Day gift, all right?
Man, with that, I think that's a great way to end the show. We appreciate y'all. Y'all still, I'm gonna let y'all leave a couple more comments, but we rolling out for the day. We will see y'all next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Y'all come right back here. Peace, y'all. Look at you showing up.
For those that want to know, this is Cisco, Sean Stockman, Raheem Devon, and Omar Wilson.
And Rock, you should sing along too.
A single melody that we can sing together. I got the secret key.
Well, look, you got to play the original. You got to sing part of that one too. At least hit the Barry White part. Can you do the original one?
Man, you want you.
I'm just saying, we still here. Are we gone then?